Hey there, everyone. Thank you so much for checking this out. I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story and to tell you why I decided to write Woke Delivery. At the age of 25, pregnant again, working as a medical assistant, pregnant with baby number 4, I was used to taking care of everyone else besides myself. Next, a life shattering event. My brother was murdered on the freeway in Richmond, California. Not too long after that, I had gotten into a car accident. My car was totaled. Me and the baby survived, and I went through a bout of postpartum depression. Postpartum depression is the most common side effect of pregnancy. In my well, that's how I felt. I felt like I was just deep in it, this dark, cold place where I felt alone, which was my room. It was my room. My room was very, very dark. I kept it very, very dark in there. And I felt alone. I felt like no one needed me around, even with a house full of kids that asked me for stuff every single day. I didn't always look like this lively, energetic individual that you see here today. I actually used to look a bit like this. Scary, I know, right? So, every single day I went through and I would cry. I would, tell everyone and I felt just fine when I really didn't. I felt unworthy of love. I felt like a failure, and I felt like my family would be so much better off if I were dead. Those were my thoughts. I felt invisible. I felt like no one really paid attention to what I was truthfully going through at that time. What brought me out of that was when my son came into my room one day and he said, "Mom, why are you always so sad?" And that was the moment that shook me out of it. That is what woke me up. That moment where I realized that my son actually was caring for his mother. He actually was in that moment where he was afraid for his mother. And in no way, shape, or form did I ever expect him, of all people, to be the person to notice. So during that time, I started to think about, why am I sad? What's really going on with me? The child that I had given birth to, given life to, wasn't supposed to be concerned about whether or not his mom was okay. That wasn't his job. His job was just to be a kid and to play around, right? This wasn't his fight. Why did anyone else notice? I was fighting an invisible opponent. Current screening methods for maternal depression may be inadequate in identifying women who require medical and mental health intervention. Patients may hold a perception of providers and their organizations due to historical mistrust of the medical community and current racism, which will be highlighted in this book for sure. Now, that hinders them from communicating with their care provider, building relationships and decreasing child death through increasing the cultural competent communications between African American mothers and their care providers is crucial in today's current climate. Right now, I want to show every physician out there what I, as a patient, needed, what I could have used to help me live a better life, and also provide you with a couple of different tips and some things that you can share with other mothers you may come in contact with. Go ahead and fill out this form. Allow me to teach you cutting-edge techniques, tools that will increase patient outcomes and lower health disparities, increase patient compliance, and help you deliver well care. When physicians deliver well care, mothers heal and babies survive. Go ahead and contact me today by filling out the forms below.